Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. So in today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to draft a bustier pattern with yoke. So guys, if this is your first time visiting our channel, thank you for stopping by. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel and always turn on your notification bell so you can get update from us whenever we post a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for staying here. Please do not hesitate to share this video and give us a thumbs up. So guys, let's get straight into the video. So guys, the half length that I'll be using for this tutorial is 18. I'm just going to place my tape on 18 and I'll mark like you see me doing. So you're going to connect this with a straight ruler, and I'm going to be imputing my shoulder measurement, and the shoulder measurement that we are using is 15. 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. So you just go ahead and mark 7.5 and you come down by 1 inch and also mark 2.5 to connect the shoulder slope. So you're going to connect the two lines like you see me doing. So from there, I'm just going to place my tape on the start line, and I'm going to be measuring my bust point, and the bust point I'm using is 12. Okay, so go ahead and mark 12 inch. Then you're going to connect with a straight ruler just to identify that this is our bust point, and from the bust point you go up by 1.5 to get the chest line. Okay, so go ahead and connect this with a straight ruler. Here is our chest line. So I'm going to take the measurement from the shoulder, which is 7.5. I'll mark it on my chest line just for me to get my armhole line. So you're going to connect this as you see me, like you see me doing. So I'm going to get my shoulder to under bust, which is 16. Okay, from your shoulder to your under bust, go ahead and mark and connect with a straight ruler. That will serve as our under bust line, and here is our half length, that is the waist measurement. So guys, I'll take the distance, the midpoint between the shoulder slope and the chest line. What I have is 9, the midpoint is 4.5, so I'll go in by half of an inch. And also on the chest line, I'll divide my bust measurement into 4. Whatever I have, I'll mark. Mine is 40, divided by 4 is 10. So I'm going to connect these 3 points together with my curve. Okay, so you're just going to connect to get your armhole curve. Guys, if you should be familiar with this if you've been watching my videos. And also I'll go to my shoulder. I'll be using neck width of 3.5 and the neck depth of 3. Okay, so just go ahead and enhance this dotted line. Then the next thing I went ahead to do, I'm going to get the midpoint of the shoulder. Remember, I have 4, so the midpoint is 2. So just take note of that. And also I'll be imputing my bust span measurements. That is from one nipple to the other. Mine is 8, divided by 2 is 4. So just go ahead and mark 4. Do not forget to extend this line to the chest line. Just mark, divide your bust span measurement by 2 and mark 4. So I went ahead to extend the line to my chest line. So I'm going to connect from that point to the point I have on my shoulder. I'll connect it to my chest line. So guys, this is it. This is what you should have. The next thing I went ahead to do on my half length on the waistline. So I'm going to take a dart intake of 1 inch on both sides. Okay, that means our dart intake is 2 inch. Then on the under bust, you're going to go in by 1 1/4, or you can go in by 1 1/2 on both sides. Okay, so you can make it 1 1/4 or 1 1/2. So I went ahead to connect the line from the under bust to the half length with the straight ruler. Then from the bust point, I'll come down by 1 inch so that we are trying to avoid any pointed edge. So you're just going to connect from that point to your under bust. You do the same thing to the other side. Just go ahead and connect like you see me doing. So guys, this is what you should have. This is what it looks like. The next thing I'm going to do, I'll get the distance between the bust point and the under bust, and what I have is 4 inch. You're just going to mark that 4 inch, or you subtract 1 inch. It depends on how low you want this to be. So for me, I'm going to be subtracting 1 inch from the 4, so I have 3. Okay, so I went ahead to mark 3 from the chest line. So I'll be imputing, taking my dart intake, which is 1 inch on both sides. Just go ahead and mark 1 inch. Okay, so I'm just going to be connecting to my bust point, but before then, from the bust point, go up by 1 inch and connect your darts. So you are going to do this to the other side. Okay, so this is what you should have. This is what it looks like. So guys, I'll go ahead and connect from that point, and I'll blend it to my armhole curve. Okay, can you see? This is what you should have. And also for the neck depth, it depends on how deep you want this to be. So from the chest line, I'll go up by 1 inch and connect. You can decide to leave it, connect from the chest line, or go up by 1 inch or 1.5. So it depends on how deep you want this to be, and I think this is okay for me. So guys, on the chest line, I'll go ahead and replace my dart intake, which is 2 inch. You are going to take your dart intake and replace it back on our chest line. Also, on the half length, take your waist measurement divided by 4. So mine is 9 inch. So go ahead and mark 9, and also you're going to measure your dart intake, and the dart intake is 2 inch. You are going to replace it like so. Can you see? So I'll go ahead and connect from the points from my chest line to my waistline. This is it. This is what you should have. So guys, we are almost through with this. I'll just go ahead and blend this just like you see me doing, in case you want to make a yoke for this. But if you don't want a yoke, you just want it a tube dress, so there will not be need for this. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out. So guys, just watch the way I'm cutting mine. This is in two forms. You can either make it a tube dress, or if you want to attach a yoke to this, this is what you should have. This is how you should go about it. So you're just going to cut on the lines that we just marked. So guys, just watch what I'm doing. If you don't understand what I'm saying, if you are yet to subscribe to our channel, kindly do so and turn on your notification bell, so that whenever we post a new video, you can easily get informed. We're cutting on these lines as well. Just watch what I'm doing and carefully cut through these lines, okay? And remember, your fabric should be on fold. If you are transferring to your fabric, it should be on fold. And also, my pattern paper is actually on fold because I want to show you what it looks like. But you can decide not to place your fabric on fold when drafting, but do not forget to place on fold when you're transferring to your fabric. So guys, after I was done cutting, this is what it looks like, and this is what you should have as well. You can actually make use of this without the yoke, but if you want to make use of this yoke, then you just go ahead and transfer to your fabric. And if you want a tube dress, that means the yoke is not going to be important. You're not going to be making use of the yoke. So guys, this is what you should have, and this is what it looks like. Make sure when you're transferring to your fabric, ensure you add the necessary allowance, okay, to the sides. Make sure you add the necessary allowance to the side. And that will be all for this tutorial. This is it. Do not forget to hit on the like and the subscribe button. See you guys in my next video. Bye.